What's up guys, thanks for watching. Today we're gonna do an oil change on our CFMoto IBEX 450. Let's get into it. All right, some tools that you're gonna need. We have some common tools to remove the skid plate, depending on what skid plate you have. The most important one though is gonna be your 17 socket and torque wrench. Those are gonna be used to install and remove the drain bolt. Other things you're gonna need is an oil filter wrench. Here we have our oil filter, oil, some contact cleaner, clean rags, a measuring device. We have our funnel. We've got our safety equipment, which is our latex gloves and safety glasses. And if you're wondering how often you need to change your oil, just know that the break-in oil change is recommended at 600 miles. After your break-in oil change, you want to do it every 3,000 miles or every 6 months. That's what the manual recommends. If you are riding in very abusive, hard terrain where you're using the clutch, making the engine really hot, go ahead and feel free to change it more often as needed. That's enough of that. Let's get into the oil change. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is start the motorcycle up and bring it to operating temperature. Now, just a side note, you're gonna wanna make sure to do this in a well-ventilated area. The next step is to remove any skid plate. All right, we're gonna go to the left side of the motorcycle. We're gonna place our drain pan underneath the drain bolt. We're gonna use our 17 millimeter socket to go ahead and crack that loose. So you're gonna wanna be careful as you let the oil drain out that you don't get it on your hands. It will be warm. Also make sure to hold on to the copper washer. All right, while the oil's draining, you can go ahead to the front of the engine. Next to the exhaust, you'll find the oil filter. We're gonna go ahead and use our Tusk oil filter wrench. We're gonna break that loose. You'll wanna make sure that the oil pan is placed below it, because there will be excess oil that drains out. All right, so while that's draining, what I like to do is to go ahead and take your new oil filter, make sure it's clean, and then I will add just a little bit of oil to the filter just to help with the priming process. Anytime you drain all the oil out, I like to add just a little bit to the filter just to help everything run smoothly and prime properly. And I take a little bit of oil, clean oil, and just lubricate that O-ring as well. It's another thing you want to double check is just to make sure that that's properly fitted into the sealing surface of the oil filter. All right, using some contact cleaner, we're going to go ahead and spray it onto our clean rag. And we're going to clean the mating surfaces of the oil filter and the drain plug. All right, now that we have everything cleaned up, we're going to take our drain bolt and remove the old crush washer. Clean the drain bolt with some contact cleaner. Take our new rag and wipe it off, and then install the new crush washer. All right, we're going to install our drain bolt. And we're gonna torque it to 18.4 foot-pounds. All right, now that the oil drain bolt's installed, we're gonna go ahead and install our new oil filter. Now, we're just gonna tighten it by hand. There's not a torque spec on this, just make it nice and snug. All right, we're gonna remove our drain pan from below the bike so that we can go to installing the new oil. All right, so now we wanna go ahead and measure out how much oil we're gonna use. So on this bike, it uses 2.64 quarts or 2.5 liters. Just a side note, today we are using the CFMoto 10W40 oil. We do carry many other brands of the 10W40, so don't feel like you have to use the CFMoto oil, but it is what we're gonna use today. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and open up our oil fill cap. So before we do that, I wanna clean around it just to make sure there's no dirt or debris that's gonna fall into the engine. Then you can go ahead and loosen it up. You wanna make sure that you keep track of the O-ring that's underneath the cap. It does tend to fall out You can wipe it off as well as the sealing surface on the engine. All right, we're gonna go ahead and install our Tusk funnel. Just make sure you're filling this at a slow rate to avoid overflowing. All right, now we have our oil installed. We're gonna go ahead and just wipe off the fill plug cap area and then reinstall our oil fill cap. All right, so before we go and install our skid plate, we just wanna go ahead and start the bike, make sure that our oil level is good, and also check for leaks. All right, now that we've let the bike sit for a little bit, we've checked for leaks, and I want to come and check the oil level. So you can see there's 2 lines here in the sight glass, and our oil is just a little bit on the lower half of the sight glass. So what I want to do is just put a little bit more in there just for safety measures. All right, next we're going to install the skid plate. All right, guys, there you have it. There's an oil change on the IBEX 450. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button. Remember, orders over 75 bucks, ship free. I'm Michael. Thanks for watching.